Things are about to get the spooky. A fucking fly in here too. Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome back to the Town of Light, which is starting to be kind of a misnomer because, as you can plainly see, there is no light. And I've always wanted to walk around an old insane asylum, which is evidently, of course, maybe, possibly, certainly not populated by ghosts.
The door is locked from the outside.
Thankfully, the asylum doesn't want me poking around it either. So that's it. That's good. Let's just go home. No reason to stick around here. Any of these windows open? Excuse me? Oh, you did not just... Oh my... Oh, shit. And footsteps just ran away. And thankfully, whatever the fuck that was just unlocked the other... hello? Hello? Anyone? Better not. I've got all the lights turned on in here, and I'm still getting goosebumps. Alright, I'm gonna follow the footsteps, because that seems like the best idea I've ever had. Can't see anything down there. Oh, hi! Was it you? Did you unlock the door for Mommy? You creepy little son of a... Oh, finally we got some light back. And a loading screen. Hi. Hi. Having a great day, eh? How was the porridge? The porridge was awesome. Oh, you're just walking around in a circle. That's all good. I can actually move. Couldn't do that in the first one. Where's old Smiley Face? We're missing our Smiley Face. Smiley Face? Oh, good. She fucked off. I can move past her now. Hi. Hi. Everyone good? You? You good? No? You don't look too hot. Okay. Well, I suppose none of us do. Hi. Hey, that's my doll. Can I have my doll back, please? Doll? Hello? No? Dude. Hey. Back here. I can't whistle. I can't whistle. The drugs are making me incapable of whistling. You guys, I'm just gonna go get my doll. I'll be right back. You know? Just don't wait up. Just have your pea soup without me. Hello? Things are getting a little wobbly here. I'm hesitant to accuse the drugs of anything, but I'm pretty sure it is the drugs. You should stop, feeding me drugs. Also, why is he carrying my doll into the bathroom? What are these noises? I have a lot of questions. Is someone around to answer my questions, please? Can I just take a shower and be done with this? Oh, good. The bathtub of horrors. This is probably where they're gonna stick me and fill with, ice cubes and... Oh, God, no, please.
It hurt me when he touched me.
Yeah, ice cold water will do that.
Eek! Suddenly split open with a loud crack.
Oh,
I would be
God.
Shattered into pieces.
Why? This is not healthcare.
Sick.
The opposite
dirty,
of healthcare.
Degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while he...
At least he let me keep the doll.
He was the master in the realm of light.
Okay, so Charlotte is the doll. I know there was... I got a couple of things confused in the last episode.
I had committed.
Yeah, the act of being insane.
I could feel hell getting closer.
Okay, so Renee's the doll. No, Charlotte is the doll.
The doctors did to me.
Renee's probably
something growing inside.
That woman.
And they wanted to drag it out of me.
This is not good. Yeah, and we're back in the real world. This was the tub where shitty things happened. Oh, God. No sign of the doll anywhere. So basically, whenever we get one of those flashbacks to oh, it's daytime again. Thank fucking Christ. Every time we get one of those flashbacks, we kind of just zone out, and I suspect become Renee. I think Renee is maybe it's like a reincarnation thing. So Renee and her doll Charlotte. I'm gonna go ahead and guess, incidentally. I'm gonna go ahead and have a little swifty guess that Renee was put in the insane asylum because of an unwanted pregnancy, and forced abortion, and that's why she's so attached to the doll, because that's sort of her substitute for the baby they forced her to abort. I'm just guessing. That's we watch a lot of horror movies in my household, and that's usually where they go. Anything that has to do with women's reproductive systems and unsanitary.
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations.
I wouldn't exactly call those examinations.
Survive.
Anyway, standard horror tropey stuff. You've got an insane asylum, and you've got a woman accused of something horrible, and they just chuck her in the insane asylum instead of actually having a good old chat with her. What in the shit is this? Nice bit of graffiti there. Where am I going? Charlotte? Charlotte? Are you still upstairs? Charlotte, are you here? Yeah, you're still here. Good girl. Good girl. Can't do squat to you, or with you, or at you. So you're gonna be good here, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just leave. What was that? Something just knocked. Something's knocking over here. Is it coming from in here? Ambulatorio? Anything? That's locked. That's locked. There's a big fucking mess of keys here and I can't pick it up. I can, however, look at this awesomely disgusting cutout of a dude's face. See, I was just wondering what this room is all about. This is the room where I found Charlotte. Trying to see if the knocking was coming from there, but the knocking stopped just as I went down the hallway. Fine, I'm gonna go back downstairs. Whoever's knocking up there can just let themselves in. I don't give a shit at this point. Maybe we should head back into whence we came. I have a feeling something... No? Locked? Really? Okay, so that part is done, I guess.
They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
Ah, that's right. The H button gives me a hint on where to go. That's good. I have completely forgotten how to, access the menu thing. Where you can crop up and see different objectives and shit. But I remember the H key. Hang on, I'm just gonna see if I can find that. Oh, it's J. Okay, cool. We have a new experience. This reads like the lyric sheet of a very interesting 90s industrial metal record. Actually, I should copy these down and turn them into a record. That'd be fun. I probably shouldn't. But anyway, the hint thing says to go to gynecology. So let's go to gynecology. That sounds like a very nice place to be. That's semi-agitated. Maybe that's where the knocking came from. Gynecologia! That would be fucking cool, yes. Oh good, and the music's picking up. Oh, that does not look good. That looks... Oh god. I mean, just imagine, like in a normal fucking hospital, you walk into that shit and you just... Nah, you know what? I think I'm good. I'm good with pissing blood for the rest of my life. I just don't want to get in this fucking thing.
August 21st, 1938.
Yeah, she even reads this aloud for me. Thank you.
Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renee T.
Renee,
this wretched
1938.
Girl got out of control
Gotcha.
and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse.
Yeah, so...
Then they said that Renee was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head.
Why is the sound picking
Careful, little girl, careful.
Yeah, I'm very careful.
I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness.
Really,
Only
my
her.
walking speed went down.
Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine.
Everything was not fine.
Do you want to know what I am writing?
writing you a love letter, please?
I note down what I observe in you, everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
Okay. Okay, well, we were almost right, and I say we, as in the royal we. Renee was, in fact, admitted in the late 30s. She was pregnant, and she was probably diagnosed as hysterical because, shit, that's what you do with pregnant, possibly unmarried women. We were not very advanced as a species in the 30s, let's just put it like that. And I'm betting that the nice doctor in gynecology aborted her baby. I'm just guessing. Let's just check on Charlotte. You're still good, because I'm just waiting for you to come alive at any fucking second. Alright, let's see what the hint line has to say.
The doctor who wrote things down was in Surgery C.
Okay, well, let's go find Surgery C then. Ambulatorio A. Ambulatorio B is now open. How about C? Okay, I'm just gonna poke around. Ambulatorio. That's... Oh, ooh. The first page. Added to synopsis. J to ask. Renee, you write a
My
weird...
name is Renee. They told me that I have to write this diary, but I don't feel like it.
Their handwriting is a bit drugged.
It's not true that I feel better when I write. Actually, it's worse. I was a shy girl, and I just wanted to be like the others. But that's not what happened.
No!
No. I did things that, when I think about them now, eventually brought me here.
Oh, cheery. Very cheery.
Everything started with that damned light. It happened for the first time when I was still a little girl. I was 6 or 7. I was walking outside school when suddenly the noise started to melt into an indistinct rumble. The light increased out of all proportion and everything lost its meaning. I could no longer recognize anything. Objects, people, words, not even myself.
Don't stare at me. Okay, so the light is bad. This is some nice rendering, by the way, Renee.
I felt fear as a physical sensation. It prevented me from moving, from swallowing, from breathing. After God knows how long, everything went back to normal. But a new fear replaced the old one. Different, but terrible. Of the light coming back. And it did come back.
And it did come back, 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 and it did, in fact, come back. And this is the doctor's office, which is now open. Nice bit of graffiti. I don't think the graffiti just hissed at me. Let's see if there's anything of interest in the note. Please don't come in and... I have no means of escape. I can't climb out... Ow, I can slam this in my face, but that's about it. Ow, fucking. Ball peen hammer. Can I just break myself over the head with this? Oh, good. The brain? The brain again! This is how you lobotomize someone, isn't it? It's like right through the eye, poop, and then, you know... ouch, ow, that does not look fun. He looks to be having slightly more fun, but that's probably because he's lobotomized and someone removed all the fucking skin from his head. I think I've had enough medical history for one day. No! I want to read that! God damn it. Get over here. Okay, I can't read that. Why? Why would you show me a drawer full of letters and not let me pick them up? That's weird and kind of creepy, actually. I'm gonna get you in the face if I move. Alright. Okay, so if I'm not supposed to read those, am I supposed to read this, perhaps? Oh, Renee, the admissions
March 12th,
letter.
1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12.
Important
Housewife.
detail, I think.
Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out.
Insane, off to the
Medical
block with you.
certificate. Mental
I mean,
illness pursued
seriously,
by
you're a
warning
woman. I mean,
signs.
just look at you.
Has
Off you
suffered
go.
from depression for
This is how
years,
diagnosing
leading to
happened in the
tuberculosis,
1920s and
food
30s.
deprivation.
Ooh, ow.
We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
Renee, slow down. Oh, God. Am I talking to... either I'm a basket case myself here and I just think that the past is talking to me like Renee's actually fucking talking to me, or I've been possessed by Renee, or I am the reincarnation of Renee. Either way, I'm having a conversation with a person who probably died in the 1930s, late 1930s. Okay, it talks about Renee, it talks about you, so we have to read it. Don't be scared, nothing will happen to you. That's true, we shouldn't read it. It talks about you, so you have to read it.
Have you ever wondered who you are? Yes,
Yeah,
of course you
at this
wonder.
point, I clearly am. Have you ever wondered who you are? Of course you wondered. Relative, maybe your child? No, I'm not buying the child thing, because I think they forcibly removed the child. Why else would she be so... Well, technically they might have just, cesarean the child out of her and then just taken it off her and just left her in the asylum and put the child up for adoption somewhere. Actually, I think, come to think of it, I might have seen this on some late night Discovery program shit or something. They used to remove the babies of insane asylum patients and hand them off to, the rich and wealthy who couldn't procreate on their own kind of deal. So, these kids would grow up thinking that they're the son or daughter of Dr. Bastard's son, or Lord Hammersmith, third cunt licker of anus, and never even knew they weren't genetically related. The game really wants me to go with I'm your child, because the other option is I don't know or it doesn't matter. I have several ideas, and I've just explained them at great length. Fuck it, I'm a relative, maybe your child. No?
I never had children. I don't think.
Well,
Let's read it.
you were pregnant when you
I
were...
must understand.
Yes!
I must remember.
God damn it. Go on.
She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety, psychosis, suffers from
I
hallucinations.
knew that wasn't the right option. I fucking knew
She
it,
is
but it wasn't
anxious,
giving me any
confused. Her
other...
expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels
Pixelated.
confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies,
Get the fuck out of my face
"My
with
mother
that
wants to hurt me.
clipboard.
I'm always scared of her. She chases me.
Yeah.
Why are you here?"
Abused at home,
I
got a
argued
bit
with my
nutty,
mother
sent
and
to the
was
nut
so
house.
upset that I felt like my head was spinning.
Somewhere
There was a
along
woman
that
there who wanted to
road, she
force
got
me into a life
impregnated
of
by
prostitution.
someone. Ah, there you
Intended to condemn
go!
me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name. March 16th.
Well, there was a woman who wanted
She
her to go
conceived
into
this
prostitution, didn't
They
necessarily
wanted to
do it,
condemn her
but
to be
there's an
burned at the
idea.
stake.
Burned
April
at the
4th.
stake in the late
Transferred
30s?
to the calm
19?
ward, still
Wow.
under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done.
What's
Like
Renee
witches
done?
at the stake.
Was this what frightened you? They were just hallucinations. What had you done to deserve to be punished? I really want to know this.
April 21st.
What
She's
do
more
those
awake
symbols
this morning
mean?
and is responding to questions. Complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there.
Ah, keep the bitch away from me!
She says that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car and took her for a ride.
Right, prostitution.
He made her smoke
Bad.
cigarettes and drink liquor.
Very
and
bad.
the man showed her certain things.
It was his penis. We
He
all know
tried
it.
to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened.
Let me guess. He was like the
Its
aristocrat
facts
and...
were essentially confirmed
Oh,
by her
God.
mother. After
I fucking
that, she
hate the
became
past, you know?
arrogant, impatient and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
can't remember these things.
Awful.
Only
Oh,
the
truly
guilt,
awful.
the stake. I know I deserved to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then.
Let's look for the rest of the clinical diary to understand. Everything will become clear. You deserved it because you tried to hide it from yourself. Let's not go there. Let's just look for the rest of the diary, shall we? What does this mean? We switch from one to
She
many?
was uncooperative during the examination.
I don't get
she
that.
didn't want to be stripped, and her body remained rigid. Voluntary
So
attention
when there's an X over,
almost
does that mean
totally
I failed
absent.
somehow?
Probable hallucinations. April 25th. Confused ideas, unable to maintain a spontaneous conversation. Reflexes all normal.
Basically, she
Reactive
just didn't
pupils.
want to.
Let's find Amara, and we'll find the full medical records.
Go on! Okay, let's go. The first clues. And as the music swells, we are off to find Amara. Whoever the shit that might be. I was kind of hoping there was a cast of characters kind of deal going on. What do these symbols mean? I really, really want to know. Anyway, let's see where Amara is.
The grounds at the back of the hospital, and then down to the kitchens.
So that is where we're going. However, we are not going there quite yet. I think this is a good place as any to end the episode. I know I'm getting ahead of myself and trying to guess the story. That's just how I work. Whenever I watch a horror movie, and this has a lot of things in common with a horror movie. There's this mystery that waits to be unsolved, and when my wife and I watch a horror movie, we just go, all right, this is probably what happened. That's what happened, because there are a lot of tropes that they overlap, and especially in horror fiction, you can just kind of guess where it's going. So that's what I'm trying to do with this. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised and wrong. We'll see. Still guessing that the person we're currently playing, is not in fact Renee's daughter that was removed from her. She seemed very unkeen on that idea when I was conversing with her mentally. Still think we're either communicating with her ghost, or that we've gone temporarily insane. We've sort of read about her somewhere and just decided to. There was a whisper in the background, and that really unnerves me. Yeah, I'ma just quit now. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you back next Thursday, hopefully, for more The Town of Light. Actually, still waiting to find out what that whole light thing was about that Renee described. She just, all of a sudden she sees a blinding flash of light, and then she's just like, shit, I'm not into this. This is horrible. So there's that mystery to uncover. Well, anyway, thank you. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do. Just leave me a comment. I really love the comments. Please don't spoil it, but if you have any ideas, interpretations, whatever, stop knocking my fucking headphones. Renee! Fucker. I would love to hear them. So, again, thank you, and I will see you around the Chrono Stream.